Hari Om, Namaste. Hinduism is known as Sanatana Dharma. Sanatana means which cannot be destroyed by fire, weapons, water, air, and which is present in all living and non living beings. Dharma means the way of life, which is the total of all acharas or customs and rituals. As per Bhagavad Gita, a person can get knowledge in 4 different ways. Firstly, from Guru, and then by self analyzing, and then by discussing with others. Lastly, by the process of living, which means by adding, deleting, correcting, and modifying the already known acharas or new acharas. This means a religion must update time to time as per the needs of the society. This is the only reason why Hinduism has been flourishing since such a long time, because we are flexible to change ourselves to embrace the new demands of the society. Every achara has a scientific and logical reasoning. For our benefit, it is our responsibility to understand and follow them. Chinmaya New Orleans Balavihar children will now explain you some of our Hindu acharas.
Sahana vavatu sahano gunaktu sahaviryam karavavahai tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvisavahai. Om Santi 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Hari Om Nana.
Why do we put Deepam?
Because we want to invite God to house and bless us with happiness and good health.
When do we do it?
In the morning, in the evening, at puja.
Why do we have a prayer room?
The Lord is omnipresent and the true owner of our house. We facilitate His presence in our homes by having a prayer room and keeping it clean at all times.
We invoke His grace to the Lord by praying and lighting lamps every day and on special occasions.
We also meditate in the prayer room.
When we are tired, we go to the prayer room to help us feel calm and refreshed.
Do you know why we say Namaste? Namaste is a traditional greeting which Hindus use to meet everyone that they greet. Namaste is done by putting your palms together, keeping them by the chest, bowing your head, and saying Namaste. The folded palms indicate may our minds meet, and the bowing down of the head is a gracious form of extending friendship and love in humility. Namaste is also replaced with other greeting phrases such as Jai Shri Ram, Hari Om, and many more. Namaste.
Why do we prostrate before our elders?
When we prostrate before our elders, we are humbly acknowledging the greatness of our elders.
What do we get by prostrating before elders?
When we prostrate before our elders, we are getting all the good wishes and blessings from our elders.
What are the ways to show respect?
Rising to welcome a person, namaskaram, touching the feet of our elders, and prostrating fully with our whole body on the ground.
Anna,
Yes, Neha?
I have a question.
What is it?
Why do people wear marks on their forehead in Hinduism?
There are many reasons for that. For example, people wear marks on their forehead because it represents the Lord. It also protects you from adharma, which is qualities of negativity. A scientific reason is that it keeps your forehead cool during the summer months.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Siri, why do we not touch people or paper with our feet?
To Indians, knowledge is sacred and divine. Therefore, it must be given respect at all times. Education is very important to us as that's how we learn about our culture, history, medicine, yoga, engineering, which helps us to be better. This is also the reason why we worship books, vehicles, and instruments on Saraswati Puja Day. Saraswati is the goddess of education and arts. Saraswati Namastopyam Parade Kamarupani Vidyarambam Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. You say sorry when you touch another person with the feet. Because man is regarded as the most beautiful living, breathing temple of the Lord.
Therefore, touching another person with the feet is like disrespecting the divinity within him or her. This calls for an immediate apology, which is offered with deep respect and humility.
Hello, Vihan. What is that? That is Basam. What is Basam? Basam is the ash from the holy sacrificial fire. The word Basam comes from two Sanskrit words which means to destroy and to remember. Well, then what do we do with it? We apply it on our forehead, like this. That signifies the destruction of evil and the remembrance of the Lord. Well, then I guess I'll do it.
Didi, why do we give food to God before we eat it? Isn't the all-powerful God life force itself?
Avyan, we are simply offering to God what belongs to God. Whatever we have is God's blessing and grace. We acknowledge this through the act of offering food to God. When out of gratitude and devotion, we offer food to God, and it is graced by God's divine touch. It becomes a holy and pious gift.
Prashad, yummy.
Yes, Prashad, the blessed food.
No, I don't want this. I want that.
Offering food to God also reminds us that whatever we receive in our lives is God's actual alone. We offer the Naivedyam, and in return we get the prashad. The prashad that we get to eat is something we cannot complain or criticize about. We shall eat it with cheerful acceptance. Hari Om.
Sisters, why do we fast? Fasting is not an obligation but a moral and spiritual act where the aim is to purify the body and mind and acquire divine grace. Fasting in Sanskrit is called upavasa. Upa means near, vasa means to stay. Upavasa therefore means staying near the Lord. By fasting, the digestive system gets rest and all the body parts are cleansed and corrected. A complete fast is good for your health.
Do you know why we do pradakshina? You know the custom where everyone walks in a circle around the god?
Well, you see, we cannot draw a circle without a center point. The Lord is the center, source, and essence in our everyday lives. Recognizing Him as a focal point in our lives, we go about doing our daily chores. This is the significance of pradakshina.
That makes sense. Here's how I thought about it. So in a circle, every point on the circumference is equidistant from the center. Similarly, when we do pradakshina, every person walking is the same distance away from God as every other person. What this indicates is that God's grace flows towards everyone equally and without partiality.
Hari Om, my name is
I got.
I'm so putting Suna. Oops, this is the wrong way. This is the right way. Do you know why we do clockwise? We're always doing clockwise because our God is on the right side. We always follow the God.
Why we ignore plants when trees are sacred? Human life on Earth depends on plants and trees. They give us vital factors like air, food, clothing, shelter, medicine. We are urged to apologize plants and trees before cutting it. Tulsi and people are still worshipped till today to pray God. It is believed that divine beings manifest as trees and plants.
Why do we ring the bell country? Is it because we're waking up God?
No, the gods are always awake.
Is it because we're telling them we're healed?
No, the gods are always watching us. The sound of the bell is considered auspicious, which brings good and removes evil. The sound of the bell also increases our concentration to pray. Some bells even produce the sound Om, which brings positivity and peace.
Why do we worship the Kalasa? First of all, what is a Kalasa? a brass or mud or copper pot filled with water. Mango leaves are placed in the mouth of the pot and a coconut is placed over it. A red or white thread is tied around it. A kalasa is placed with due rituals on all important occasions like the traditional housewarming, graha pravesa, wedding, or daily worship. It is placed near the entrance as a sign of welcome. Why do we worship the kalasa? The water in the kalasa symbolizes the primordial water from which the entire creation emerged. The leaves and coconut represent creation. The thread represents the love that binds all in creation. The waters from all the holy rivers, the knowledge of all the Vedas, and the blessings of all the deities are invoked in the kalasa, and its waters is thereafter used for all the rituals, including the abhisheka. When the asuras and devas turned the milky ocean, the Lord appeared bearing the pot of nectar, which blessed one with everlasting light. Thus, the kalasa also symbolizes immortality.
Why do we consider the lotus as special?
We consider a lotus as special because it grows in dirty water, but it is clean, beautiful, and pure. It shows that we should be clean. We should be like the lotus, stay clean, even though the world around us might not be as clean as we're supposed to be. It might be like the muddy water.
Why do we worship Tulsi? For Indians, Tulsi is a very sacred plant. It is one of the only things used in worship that can be washed and reused, as it is regarded so self-purifying. All offerings to God are incomplete without the Tulsi plant. It also represents Goddess Lakshmi. As one story goes, Satyabhama weighed all her wealth against Lord Krishna. The scale did not balance out until a single Tulsi leaf was placed along with the wealth. This goes to show that even all the wealth in the world means less to God than an object placed with devotion. Tulsi is also a medicine used to cure diseases.
Can you tell me the story of how the conch is blown?
Sure, Keshav. So as the story goes, the demon Shankasura defeated the Devas and the Vedas. The Devas went to Lord Vishnu for help and asked, and Lord Vishnu turned himself into the Matsya avatar of the fish incarnation and killed Shankasura at the bottom of the ocean. He then blew the bone to his ears and head, and the sound of Om emanated, and the Vedas reappeared. And that's how the name Shanka came. So Keshav, can you tell me where we use the conch shell?
Sure. So Lord Vishnu holds the Shanka in one of his 4 hands, and then when he blows the conch, it's called the Panchajanya. And when they blow the conch in the temple, if the people that could not come there, they just stop what they're doing and take a few seconds to bow to the god. And then also they use the conch to serve the holy water to the people.
Thank you. Thank you. Why do we say Om Shanti 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 3 times?
It is said that when something is said 3 times, it will come true. This can also apply to peace. In our daily lives, we engage in many activities that disrupt the peace in the room, and there's many things beyond our control, such as natural disasters, that also lower the peace. When we say Om Shanti Shanti, we are basically saying that peace alone should prevail in our rooms, in our lives, and in our environment.
Anna, why do we offer the coconut?
We offer the coconut because the coconut resembles the shape of the human head. The water inside the coconut resembles our inner tendencies, or vasanas, and the white kernel of the coconut represents the mind.
Oh, so you're saying that we are breaking our ego and offering our inner tendencies and our mind to the Lord.
Yes, Himesh. Thus, any mind touched or purified by the Lord is used as prasadam. The coconut also resembles selfless service, and this is because every part of the coconut tree can be used in numerous ways.
Why do we say Om? Is the universal sound and sound of God. It is one of the most used sound symbols in India. Most mantras start with Om. Om has a profound effect on the mind and body of whoever chants it. What is the correct pronunciation of Om?
Hey Swami, why do we do the Aarti? We do the Aarti to welcome honored guests and saints
and to worship the Lord.
Hey Sonny, why do we ring the bell and sing bhajans?
We sing bhajans and ring the bell to show joy and auspiciousness. Let's do the artist figure.
Okay. Ring the bell. I'll take the bell.
Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Deva, Mata Jati Parvati Pita Mahadeva.
Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashantu, Ma Kasya Dukkha Bhavave. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.